Hello students, today we will continue with this same topic, evolution, and today is the second lecture series on this particular topic. Today we will start with molecular evidence of evolution. Molecular evidence of evolution suggests that there are certain similarities in terms of DNA, RNA and protein, which suggests a closer relationship between organisms. Now let us take the example of human and chimpanzee. Their 98 to 99% DNA gets matched, which suggests a common ancestry. Now let us turn our gaze towards the theories given by Lamarck and Darwin. Theory of Lamarck, that is inheritance of acquired characters. According to Lamarck, there are certain traits which are acquired by organisms, and these acquired traits are passed from one generation to other generations. He gave the example of giraffe, which had short neck at first, but due to continuous stretching, it acquired long neck, and now long neck giraffes are in vogue, are in existence. This theory was disapproved. Why? By Weismann. Lamarck gave the theory of inheritance of acquired characters in 1809 and it was disapproved by Weismann in 1892. August Weismann conducted his experiments on mice. He cut the tails of mice for successive generations, but still found that every generation had normal-tailed mice. This automatically disapproved Lamarck's theory of inheritance of acquired traits. Now let us move towards the theory given by Charles Darwin in 1859. Theory of natural selection. Charles Darwin gave his theory of natural selection in his book On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection. Charles Darwin, from 1831 to 1836, went on his ship HMS Beagle to various countries of the world, such as Argentina, Brazil, Chile, and Galapagos Islands, which is near Ecuador. On this particular island, he observed many things which led to his theory of natural selection. So, what kind of observations, what were the key observations which he made there? Let us study them one by one. First, overproduction, then limited resources. Third one is struggle for existence. Then he talked about variation and survival of the fittest, and at last, but not the least, natural selection and origin of new species. Let's study them one by one. First, it's overproduction. Organisms reproduce more than required. Fishes give thousands of eggs. Then it's the plants which produce numerous seeds. If all survive, then the earth will be overcrowded. There is limited space or limited means of livelihood on this particular planet. As a result of that, all the organisms can't survive. Due to overproduction and limited resources, there is a struggle for existence. The struggle may be intraspecific, as seen in the case of the same species between deer for food. Then we have the interspecific competition or struggle between lion and tiger for the prey. And then we have the environmental struggle also. Adverse climatic conditions such as flood, severe cold, then drought, etc., which leads to another point, variations and survival of the fittest. A small but continuous changes occur in terms of size, color, speed, strength among organisms. These are called variations, and these serve as raw material for evolution. Organisms with favorable variations survive, while the unfavorable ones, they get eliminated. That's survival of the fittest. Now, natural selection. Nature itself selects the organisms with useful variations and eliminates the unfavorable ones. These selected organisms reproduce, and as a result of that, what happens? Now let us discuss the last one, that means origin of new species. So these favorable variations of organisms get accumulated over a considerable period of time, over successive generations, and as a result of that, origin of new species take place. Let us take the example of melanism papered moth. Before industrialization, it was the light colored papered moth that survived, but after industrialization, it was the dark colored moth that survived. The second example is that of the giraffe. At first the giraffe had short neck, but afterward it acquired long neck due to continuous stretching, and with considerable amount of time, what happened? Now the long necked giraffe is found, is still in vogue. So these instances automatically proves the natural selection of Charles Darwin. We will continue with this particular topic in the next lecture series. Until then, have a good day, enjoy yourself, and don't ever forget to subscribe my channel and like my videos. On this note, goodbye to all of you.